Welcome to Rat's Chats. Today I will be reviewing the repeater handgun, one of the 3 ranged weapons for Kruber, the Empire soldier. The repeater handgun. Low damage, medium rate of fire, low to medium engagement distance. The repeater handgun holds 8 rounds between reloads, or 12 with the extended magazine trait. When engaging clan or slave rats with an exotic or orange repeater handgun, each shot does 6 damage and will therefore kill a slave rat in 1 shot, but a clan rat in 2 on Cataclysm. If you play on Nightmare, clan rats have their health lowered to 6 from 10, and can be killed in 1 shot as well. The repeater handgun does not have a headshot multiplier. The bullets do not penetrate multiple targets, and have no travel time. The repeater handgun will burn through all of its shots and reload in about 7 seconds. These stats give us a good impression of the weapon, but to fully understand it, we must evaluate it in the context of its role. When looking at all the weapons in the game, ranged or otherwise, I can find 3 main roles that can be fulfilled. Wave clear. Wave clear weapons excel at killing clan or slave rats quickly, for example, a 2-handed hammer or a conflagration staff. Special killer. Weapons that can quickly take out a special rat, like a crossbow or a handgun. Ogre killer. Weapons with great damage output that deal with the rat ogre, like the beam staff, brace of pistols, or the hagbane bow. I believe the repeater handgun falls most into the wave clear role. The high rate of fire and low reload speeds are helpful in this context. I would not class this weapon as a special killer. It simply takes too many shots to kill storm vermin or rattling gunners, and it has a poor accuracy and time to kill on all specials, compared with other ranged weapons like the handgun. I could see a place in Vermintide for a fast-firing gun designed to pick off single rats, one at a time, with precision accuracy over a medium range, to keep your team moving at a good pace throughout the level, so that you don't have to stop and fight each straggler rat that's not part of a horde. This, sadly, does not accurately describe the repeater handgun. In Nightmare, you can run and gun somewhat effectively, picking off single rats and moving quickly, but only at close range due to the poor accuracy whilst moving of the repeater handgun, and also only against lower numbers of rats. The repeater handgun does not deal well with hordes, even with its alternate fire. In Cataclysm, it certainly cannot fulfill this role. With each clan rat requiring 2 shots to kill, the gun burns through its ammunition very quickly, and the lower time to kill on clan rats means you often have to engage them in melee combat anyway. Furthermore, any ranged weapon fulfilling a wave clear role must be compared to melee weapons, since you will always have both. If I'm running with a sword and shield, or 2-handed hammer, I have absolutely no problem with wave clear, and I have to ask myself each time I see a clan rat or a slave rat, will my hammer or my gun kill these best? And most of the time, my answer is the hammer. What then is the point of bringing a ranged wave clear weapon when melee weapons already better fulfill this role? I could instead be picking a ranged weapon that does not overlap roles with my melee weapon. For example, the handgun is exceptional at killing special rats. To make the repeater handgun worth taking, it would have to be considerably better at killing clan and slave rats than my hammer, because of the opportunity cost involved. Without a handgun to deal with special rats, I'm very vulnerable. I have no way to deal with packmasters and globadiers before they can do serious damage to me. As it stands, this trade-off is not worthwhile, and the hammer may arguably be better in most situations than the repeater handgun. In conclusion, I cannot recommend this weapon for use in Cataclysm. It can be a bit of fun in Nightmare and below if your team has enough special killers already, but I would not pick it for serious play. This has been a Rat's Chats weapon review. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be back next time with more Vermintide.